Today I want to talk about the proper way not to bring yourself out of ketosis. So this goes back to when I was doing my keto challenge. This was during the month of April. So if you don't know why I was doing that, I did do a video, so check that out on my YouTube channel, and you can see links to it in my Instagram, my Facebook. But that challenge really was great, and it opened my eyes to some of the benefits and drawbacks to doing a ketogenic diet, which is a high-fat, medium protein, and a low-carbohydrate diet. Now, today I want to talk about what happened the week after that challenge that I did. So I was on the keto diet for 4 weeks, and I knew that I had a bachelor party down in Atlantic City that weekend where I was ending. And so I was like, all right, well, that's perfect timing. Then I can go down, I can have a nice dinner, eat some good food and stuff like that. So for that dinner, it started on a Saturday night, and for dinner I had a hamburger with the bun and fries. Nothing too elaborate, but it tasted great after I hadn't had any carbs or any sort of, we'll call it cheat meals to that point. Then the next day, I felt fine. It was great. I had some drinks and everything like that. And then the next day, I actually had a gluten-free pizza and some mozzarella sticks. So that was really most of what I ate that day. I didn't have anything too crazy, but these are definitely foods that don't necessarily fall into the healthy category. And so I was fully cognizant that there would be issues stemming from this maybe, but what happened next was really crazy. So the next day I just woke up in a total haze, and this was Monday, and I'm like, all right, well, I want to get myself back on low carbs and back into ketosis and then bring myself out the right way, because this sure was not the wrong way. I'd gone 28 days without eating barely any carbs, and then I dove headfirst into eating a whole bunch of carbs over 2 days. So Monday I woke up, felt super depressed, super lethargic, didn't even go for a workout, and maybe had I have sweat and burn off some of those carbohydrates, I would have felt better, but I didn't. Then Tuesday I started to get back into it, and if you work with me, I recommend certain things like adaptogens to help with stress and cortisol and stuff like that, but I felt really bad. I felt anxious all the time, constantly. I was super bloated, super anxious, and I just couldn't kick it. And I was following a keto diet. I was really low carb. I had my exogenous ketones, really tried to kick myself back in. So it took really until Thursday when I started to feel good. I went for a run Tuesday, I believe it was. I worked out Wednesday, really was eating clean, really eating healthy, and I popped back in. So the reason I tell this story is that, there is a right way and a wrong way to pull yourself out of a low-carb diet, and the wrong way is to go out and eat a whole bunch of carbs and cheat. If you want to use like a cleanse or something like that to reset your metabolism, or something like this, go for it, but don't just jump right in and have pizza and burgers and stuff like that. I'm living proof of that. It really messes with your hormones. It really makes you feel lethargic, and it can, stop a good thing that you're doing. So I'll talk about in the future how the proper way to bring yourself out of ketosis is, or, change out of any cleanse or lifestyle. But I just wanted to share this with everybody because, nobody's perfect, right? I eat things that are not part of my plans and stuff like that as well. But, the goal is to minimize the amount of damage and live as long as possible, right? And feel as good while you're already doing it. So these are some of my thoughts. Hopefully you enjoy them, and let me know what you think.